Is he on his way? The detective should be here any minute now.
Let's have a look. Who found him?
His assistant. Came in for an 8 a.m. shift, called us at 8:01.
A woman who doesn't waste time, huh? Reminds me of my wife.
What detective?
Nothing. How long till forensics?
They'll be here in 20.
Yeah, we gotta move then. Rigor mortis hasn't set in yet.
He must have died just a couple hours ago. That's what we were thinking too.
And based on the positioning of his body, it was sudden. He had no idea he was in danger.
Do you suspect foul play?
Foul what?
Play.
Play. That's how my wife and I met, you know.
Your wife?
Well, she's long gone now, but we met while waiting in line for Shakespeare in the Park. She complimented my cape, and the rest is history.
You had a cape? Sorry to hear that, detective.
It's fine. The murderer did a pretty thorough cleanup. He even shampooed the victim's head, although he did miss a spot over the right ear.
You're right. How did we miss that?
That little clump of hair isn't gel, folks. It's blood.
Couldn't that have been from the fall?
The what?
The fall? I mean, maybe he bled a little from falling to the ground?
Fall. My dead wife and I's favorite season.
I'm sorry for your loss, detective.
She and I used to rake large piles of leaves in the backyard and then jump into them. And then afterwards, we would give each other little tick checks. Because ticks love piles of leaves.
If you don't mind me asking, how did she pass?
Tick bite. The victim was tased to death. You can see the entry point of the darts on his neck.
What about the blood?
The killer gave him one final blow on the head to be sure.
Rough way to go.
Rough?
Oh boy.
Rough. DW and I had a dog.
DW?
Dead wife. We named the dog Carlos Mencia because he had a nasty habit of stealing jokes from lesser-known comedians.
What?
Forensics should be able to handle the rest. If you could just relay what I told you.
Who's Carlos Mencia?
My dead dog. Now, if you'll excuse me, boys. I'm off to go visit my...
Dead wife?
My dentist, actually.
Oh, sorry, we thought you were gonna visit her grave.
Grave. My dead wife loved graves.
Okay.
That's why we buried her in one.
You know what? Screw it. I killed the guy.
I knew it!
This video is brought to you by Opera, and while I tell you about it, my arms are gonna race each other around the world. So Opera's a web browser, okay? And you might be thinking, hey, I'm on a web browser right now. Why would I get a different one? Well, that's what I said. And then I played around with the Aria browser AI, and I ended up loving it like it was my own son. You can ask it questions, you can highlight text, you can ask it to explain stuff, you can ask it to translate stuff, or you can just talk to it about your feelings, like you would your own son. They also have tab islands that group your tabs by category, which is super convenient, because I know you got like 1 billion tabs open right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Guess what else too? They got a built-in VPN and ad blocker, don't tell YouTube, a sidebar for music streaming and messaging apps, and this cool lucid mode that sharpens blurry videos. Watch what happens when you do a close-up of Sasquatch. That's right, it's been Drew Barrymore all along. So click the link in the description below to download Opera for free. That's right, click my link because I love you.